Joco Community Radio.
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Because Christian Faith Publishing is an author-friendly publisher who understands that your labor is more than just a book. We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process, professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry. And as always, you will retain 100% of the rights to your book.
I was looking to find a company that I could trust, one that assisted in the editing process completely.
The most important qualities that I was looking for was a publisher who was honest and upfront, no hidden costs or fees, and owning the rights to my own work.
Christian Faith Publishing will publish, market, and sell your books in all major bookstores, online booksellers, as well as specialty Christian bookstores. Call for your free author submission kit.
800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. That's 800-978-4812.
Here's important new information from the Diabetes Solution Center for you, a family member, or a loved one suffering with diabetes. If you have lost your provider, or if you need a provider for diabetic supplies, you may qualify to receive your diabetic testing supplies now with little or no out-of-pocket cost, regardless of your age. All you need is Medicare or private insurance to be potentially eligible. Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. Call right now. 800-597-9323.
Let's be honest. Wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. If you carry a wheelchair in your car to take care of a loved one, you know how hard it is getting that clunky, old-style wheelchair in and out of your car. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. At 13 pounds, it's the world's lightest wheelchair. It folds in seconds and fits neatly in your trunk, backseat, or closet, so you can take it everywhere. And it's only available right here. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up.
What's up?
Hello, hello.
Welcome to
High Tea with Kim and Alyssa. Thursday.
And we gotta start.
Best day of the week.
Heck yeah. And we gotta start this off right. Y'all ready to hear this? Listen to it. Oh! Guess what?
Are celebrating. Let me open mine.
Yes.
Mine's a twist off.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A little special.
Oh no.
Is it gonna pop?
I don't know.
Hold it close to the microphone. Everybody wants to hear it.
I'm scared. I'm more scared that it's gonna explode all over this.
You can do it.
Oh,
Oh, she had a little
Yeah.
Okay, cheers! We have been on this radio for 1 year, y'all. 1 year.
We have been here.
We are so
Damn thing.
excited. And
So
you
fun.
guys, most of y'all have been with us through the whole journey.
Yes, it's so
Let
exciting.
me taste this. This is 0 proof. Let me see.
Low calorie. What have you got?
Oh, that really does taste like champagne.
Premium sparkling.
It's very not sweet, which is what I love. So it's good.
You're not a big sweet wine
I'm
champagne drinker.
I'll drink it if I'm hanging out with you, I'm gonna drink whatever you're drinking just because that's me. But yeah, no, that's not what I would just want to purchase for myself. But yes, 1 year. Oh my gosh!
I'm so excited.
So
I cannot believe we've been doing this for a year.
I know, and all these people have tolerated us, like Angie and Eric and Kathy, and all the other folks. That if you're not on here right now, you're not getting a shout out. Sucks to suck. Just kidding.
Yeah,
we'll say things to y'all.
Wait,
but for real, what?
I don't know. The computer's moving on its own. Tiffany's doing something.
Oh,
it just
okay.
it weirds me out. Anyways,
it's the boogeyman. Just kidding. No. So we threw out a post. Maybe did I? Yeah. Okay. I think I did. We threw out a post about telling us things y'all want to hear us talk about in 2025.
Yeah.
What direction y'all would love to see us go in. Just anything to grow it. What we could be doing better on social media.
Yeah. That has been one of our goals this year is to be better about our social media posting, and so I feel like we've done pretty good. We're 3 weeks in. I feel like we're doing pretty well.
We stuck with our Mad Hatter Mondays 98% of the time.
98% of the time. There's some Mondays where we forget and we don't post until 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
But that's okay.
That's okay. We get there.
Yeah.
We just, and for those of you who don't know what Mad Hatter Monday is, it's when we post and we want you to tell us something crazy from the week. It doesn't have to be angry. It can be mad in a fun way, or it can be interesting or sad or happy or whatever you want.
Anything.
We just, we want you to post with us or comment.
Yeah. We're and if you guys are just newly watching us or have just started listening, we're not your show that's going to be all about the feel goods all the time, and we're not here to, kindness and be demure and all the stupid crap.
We're feral.
We're very feral. Yeah. We probably need to be on several medications.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're boy moms. We are homeschoolers.
Yeah.
And we have a t-shirt business where we basically put anything we want on t-shirts.
Yeah.
And we do this.
Yeah.
She tried to get cancer with me.
I tried.
She tried real hard. She had the same size tumor.
I did have the same size
in the
tumor.
opposite boob.
Yeah.
She was working on it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I was trying, but it didn't take, thank goodness.
I know, when she told me it was benign, I was like, do I be happy? Do I be sad? I'd be happy.
Seriously, when I first found it, I was so freaked out. I wasn't going to tell anybody. I wasn't going to tell my husband. I wasn't going to. And so, I'm laying there in bed and he gets out of the shower and I was like, and he's like, what? And I was like, I need you to feel something. And he was like, feel what? And I was like, my boob. And he was like, okay. But I was like, no. I was like, there's this. Do you feel that? And he's like, yeah, that's not supposed to be there. And I was like, I'll give it a few weeks and see if it goes away. He's like, you're going to give it a week before you call the doctor. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She's clear.
I'm clear. I'm in the clear.
We're getting some fun things being said over here.
Yes.
Michelle, I do agree. And I do want at some point to have a little true episode about just all the nitty-gritty weird things about cancer, and I think I might go live on my Facebook page and do that kind of on my own and really just do a Q&A and just get it all out there, because there are things that are only talked about in cancer support groups that the outside world, that people that don't have cancer, they should know, because I think if they knew, then they would be able to help you through those symptoms and all that crap and all the shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
So for sure want to do that. Eric, I'm gonna make the shirt for Angie. Let's just throat goat.
And moving on.
Okay, we're not gonna dive into that.
We're not diving into that.
We can talk about that later.
Personal messages, Eric. Come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
God, TMI, Eric. But anyway, so yeah, I think we talked about beforehand. This has been a freaking crazy week. We've had a lot of big shit go down.
Have we?
We had the inauguration, which we have to dive into all of that.
Can we talk about some of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we talking about the Hamburglar?
Who's the Hamburglar?
Milani.
No. Okay. I don't like that y'all are coming for her.
I love her. She's very beautiful.
What she was giving, it was very Bonnie and Clyde.
It was.
And then it also reminded me of not the prostitution part of this scene, but that part in Pretty Woman where she comes back in and she's like, you made a big mistake.
Yes.
Huge.
You work on commission?
That's
big mistake.
What it made me think of was that part of like throwing it back in their face. That's what I...
Okay, the way you're putting that, yes. I think that was everything.
I don't see the Hamburglar.
I didn't like that I couldn't see her face. Well, somebody said that to me.
Her hat was way down.
Way down.
But that's the style of hat. It's not meant to be...
She knows better fashion than I do.
Yeah.
I mean...
And J.D. Vance's wife?
Yeah.
Very classy. It was giving very Jackie O.
It really was. And Ivanka's little green with the green hat. Oh,
yeah,
so cute.
She looked good too.
But can we talk about, okay, and I need somebody somewhere, call a friend, whatever you got to do.
Phone a friend.
Who was the chick in the black and white dress with the black and red dress, black and red hat? She was a larger, taller African-American woman. She was of some importance.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
But they never said who it was, and I'm dying to know who the crap that was. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember seeing her, but I don't know who it was. And there were some things that made me laugh so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I need somebody who can lip read to figure out what Barron Trump said to Joe Biden, because the look on Joe Biden's face, he was like,
yeah.
Like, you done fucked up, Ron. Like, so, what did he say?
Some of the weird things that popped in for me were things that I feel like only my grandmother would have pointed out.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of stupid, but I was telling Clint like all these Miss Manners things, like Joe Biden and Trump and Joe Biden's wife were getting into the car from the White House to go to the Capitol.
Ew, did you see the super cringy hand stroke?
Yes, that and what
the Secret Service guy was like, what the hell?
Well, so one of them gets in. Oh, so Joe Biden gets in on the closest side.
Yeah.
And makes his wife walk around with Trump.
Well, if he would have walked that far, he would have tripped and fell.
He probably would have died, honestly.
If he would have stepped off that curb, you know what I mean?
Yes, Michelle Bush did. We were getting there.
So funny looking.
He was so hysterical.
I loved the way
he just was like not caring at all.
And I did see there was one lip reading thing when Obama came out and he was like, "Thank you, hi, thanks." Leans over to Jill and Joe Biden and goes, "How can we stop this?"
Excuse me. I am so sorry. That was so disgusting. Talking about Miss Manners, my grandmother would be calling into the line right now going, Alyssa G. How dare you burp on the radio? I'm sorry. It was an accident.
It just came out. We're drinking bubbly. It's,
Yeah,
welcome
it's been a minute.
To the realness, the rawness of high tea.
Yeah, exactly. This is high tea. Welcome.
You get it all. It's no worse than my gurgle last week.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny, y'all.
And I love the fact that you weren't going to say anything.
I wasn't.
But I started to giggle and I couldn't, and then I just lost it.
Yep.
That was like the third time I had lost it last week.
And Kathy is watching on TikTok.
Where you at, Kathy? Hey,
if y'all don't know this, we actually did go after the show and did a cartwheels in the parking lot, and we successfully did it without injuring ourselves.
I did hurt my arms.
I was sore. Yeah, but there was no major injuries that required wrapping or taping or surgery.
So I did. It was not a pretty cartwheel, but it was a full cartwheel.
No, when I looked back, I was like, oh.
I know.
Oh, that's bad form.
When I did it, I felt like my legs were straight up in the air. They were like at like a 90-degree angle.
So did I. I felt like I was like Supersonic Olympics. I was like,
oh, that's got it. And I saw it. I was like,
oh yeah.
No, that is definitely a 38-year-old doing a cartwheel.
It is on our TikTok. You can go see it.
You can go see it. It's
super bad.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
But it's so funny.
It is. I will never regret ugly videos if they're funny.
Oh yeah, no,
those
never.
are the best. But yes, so when Joe Biden's wife walked around, Trump opened the door for her. It was very polite, but I saw a lot of not doors not opening and closing for the wives, and a lot of the husbands and wives weren't even touching. And I was like,
well, it's all very
political. Did you hear what?
Very serious.
I'm so all over the place. Sorry, guys.
Fine.
Did you hear what Trump said at the rally that was it was somewhere else. Okay. He went after the inauguration to another place where they had whatever TV'd it in.
Yeah.
And I can't word. And Trump goes, yeah, this crowd is a whole lot younger than the other crowd I was just with, or more lively or more sprightly or something. But I died laughing because everyone was saying that. They're like, oh, the 90 year. Oh, Anderson said that. He goes, all the old people were in that room. I was like, yeah, they were.
Welcome to politics.
Yeah, a lot of very cotton candy white hair. You know what I'm saying? Like that perfect bouffant.
Yeah.
That they go every week to get that looks like cotton candy.
Yeah. My grandma went every week to get her hair done.
Yeah.
She got her.
And at first, before Melania came in, I was making notes of like who was wearing the hats. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing that my grandma would say, like when you walk into a place of importance or an important event, you remove your hat, kind of like church.
Unless you're a woman.
Yes.
The ladies don't remove their hats.
Yes, just the men. And so I was like checking.
None of the men had hats on, did they?
No, I don't think so.
And did you see the new potential director of the FBI, Kash Patel?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the song he walked out to?
No. What song was it? Oh, gosh.
Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Oh.
It was awesome.
Oh, my
It was awesome.
Gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So a lot of people are I actually, okay, because I don't get onto the news very often because I just don't.
Never.
But I did not know that it was a very important, very strong opinion that Michelle Obama made a point to not come on purpose.
So apparently she hasn't been seen
out
a lot.
Did I tell you
lately. Why?
No. She did not come because she said Trump said that Obama is not. He's not an American, so he was not born in our country, and that they were basically terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, because of whatever Trump said, Michelle Obama felt threatened and said there was death threats on their family, and she would not support Trump in this inauguration. So she made a point to not come on purpose.
I think it looked very weird that he was there by himself because. You had the Bushes were there, the Bidens were there.
The Clintons were there.
Can we talk about Hillary Clinton's hair? How it looked like a freaking helmet.
Can we talk about Bill Clinton, how grody old he is?
He's always been grody. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I'm sorry.
Monica. Girl.
But, I mean, can you hand me a tissue? My nose, y'all. It's been so cold out, and my nose is just running like crazy.
At least you have nose hairs.
Not that they're helping. Sorry.
Some more rawness, y'all.
Yeah, one of those things. Okay, so other than the inauguration, what's been going on this week? Oh, the snow on the beach in Florida.
Hold on. Y'all,
crazy.
Can I slap her?
Why?
Because we have not talked about the most traumatic event of this season.
What?
TikTok going down.
Oh, the ban.
God.
It was just a blip on the radar.
Don't worry. I will abuse her after we get done with the show.
She's going to beat me with one of these tripods. But everybody was like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. And do you know the amount of times people, when it came back on, I texted you because I knew you were having kind of a downer day. And I was like, hey, TikTok's back. do you know how many times like muscle memory? Like I go and I open it
I've
there was
never
just nothing there.
I've never seen my husband so cracked out.
I kind of didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think that was the consensus for everyone.
And then it was back like what, 14 hours later? Love it. So yay, welcome back TikTok.
Yeah, I know y'all were really stressed out for a while there.
I know.
Alyssa needs a shirt that has Trump's face and the words Biden.
B-Y-E.
Biden.
Biden.
I really want to make a Trump shirt that says drill, baby, drill.
Oh, I did like that.
But I want to put Matthew McConaughey somehow on there. You know, like, all right.
Yeah.
Drill, baby, drill.
Let's do it like how you did with the Johnny Depp Mega Pint shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. So it needs to be McConaughey's face and it say that.
It really does. I need Matthew McConaughey to go on TikTok. Shout him out, please, for me.
Matthew.
Make him say it. Drill, baby, drill.
Okay, and so how do you feel about him wanting to rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America?
I don't care.
I feel like, well, it touches more of America, you know. But when he said that, Hillary Clinton lost it. She was giggling so hard at that. Like, do you know how many cameras are on you? You cannot be doing that.
You can't be laughing during it.
I feel like that's why Bush's face was like.
Well, you notice the Clintons and the Bidens and Obama, not one of them, and Kamala, they never stood up for any part of his speech.
No.
Everybody else did.
Like, though, like in the background, Kamala's husband was sitting there and he was clapping like real low in his lap.
Busted!
Because they were not clapping and he was like on the side. It was awesome.
And Kamala's just smiling. She's just...
I don't like to listen to that woman talk. I
never hated her.
I feel like if she's talking to the random drunk lady at the bar who's telling you her life story and you're just trying to go away.
Yeah.
And
a little bit.
And she laughs and I feel like she sounds like she's drunk all the time to me.
Yeah. And I know there's a lot of you listening that y'all may be very big Joe Biden fans and very big Kamala fans. And that's cool. Like,
good for you.
You're
entitled
to
your opinion.
Yes, you're entitled to whatever you believe that the world should be or what you're passionate about. Go for it. Be strong. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never been silent about being pro-life, and that's something that is passionate of mine. And I have all the stories to back that up. So, but we all got our stuff.
Yeah.
And just because I talk, I don't like the sound of her voice, but I can say that about quite a few actors and actresses and people I pass at the store.
Like the checkout lady at H-E-B today.
Yeah. Yeah. That freaking lady. She was so rude.
She was.
So rude. Yeah, we went to H-E-B. We already told our TikTok stories.
Yeah.
But she was done with customers. We came in the line. 2 people came behind us. She leaned over real hard and goes, "There's other cash registers."
Yeah, like girl was ready to go home.
Yeah. And I flat out asked her, I was like, you already done for your shift or you need a break? She was not playing. And she sloshed our treats.
I know.
For our celebration. You know how pretty those cherry tarts look?
Yeah.
And all the fruit rolled out of it. I was like, you little twit. I have to go and I have to do this myself.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've covered the inauguration.
Yes.
We've talked about the TikTok ban.
A little bit. Now,
a little bit.
Well, did you have any favorite bye-bye messages?
I loved. Okay, so my algorithm. I'm on Book Talk, obviously, because I read.
She's on Smut Talk, y'all.
Smut Talk, masked men. All these masked men that were doing reveals, and like 80% of them were women. And then you get ones that are just like laughing, like, I'm not taking this off. Like, you really think this is going away forever? What are you doing? And like these influencers who are revealing secrets. Like there was this one girl, I cannot remember my name. If y'all remember her name, she was like very popular for her coffee and like making coffees and stuff. And she's like, I don't even like coffee.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
What? I know, I can't think of her name. And then there was one, which I thought was kind of funny. She was like, since it's going away, I think I should let you know that, I never, David's not real. I was never dating a billionaire. But I feel like all of her videos were like spoofy. So I kind of saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
But like they thought it was going away. And they were dropping secrets left and right. And I was like, what are you doing?
One of my trashy shows. Floribama Shore
Oh, I did never watch that one. I watched Jersey Shore.
They admitted before TikTok went down, they admitted that they had filmed a whole season that never got aired. And I was like, I got cheated out of a season.
Right?
You little bastard.
I never watched that. I did watch Jersey Shore.
I'm a Jersey Shore whore.
My husband watched Jersey Shore.
Oh my God, Brandon, you're awesome.
Working overnight, and he'd be like, we got to get home so we can watch Jersey Shore.
Oh my God, he's not my favorite person. It's so cool.
We only watched like the first couple of seasons of it though, and then life, and we never got back into it. But I love the fact that he watched it.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he doesn't do a whole lot of reality TV with me.
No.
But we try.
Y'all did good.
Yeah.
I can't believe he watched the Jersey Shore. Clinton hasn't even watched the Jersey Shore.
Well, it was fun. That was way back when Snooki and
the big bump.
Yeah.
I love watching the video of her being wasted on the beach and then she gets arrested.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
It's so funny.
That's a good one.
Yes. But yeah, all these bye-bye messages were cracking me up.
Yeah,
People
it was funny.
Divulging things, but I haven't made it. Now, I noticed on my algorithms after I hang out with you, like during Christmas, for example, I think it was after we hung out for a day talking about the book talk and all the things. And I got onto TikTok and walked onto a parade of sexy Krampus.
You're welcome.
All these men dressed up like Krampus, but like shirtless.
The Krampus parade.
And they were walking up like choking ladies and like whispering in their ears and stuff. And I was like,
I want to go to Norway.
What in the heck did I just get into?
I told you the Krampus thing, man. It's crazy.
I was like, this. And my sons were like, what are you watching? I'm like,
nothing. Go
something
away.
about Krampus. It's a Krampus parade. And they're like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, you can't
it's
see
a real
it.
thing.
It
Like,
is a real
yeah.
thing. It really is. And it's very dark.
It is. But
like, not just Krampus is like goblins and like.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
and they're wearing like the chains and the old rusty bells and the keys and like they're whipping people in the streets. Like
this one.
Like
we know what she would do.
There was girls.
Did I drop my phone?
It wasn't just like a. They were like whipping them hard. Like it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yes, you are right, Michelle. Going back to, I just saw your comment about she's uncomfortable when speaking on topics she's not educated on.
Well, it must be a lot then.
A little bit. It's a little bit a lot. I do love watching all the TikToks of Bush looking like he had
I know,
some
and
gummies.
everybody's things that they're saying about it. It's so good.
Oh yeah. I'm loving like people also, because when I was watching the inauguration, that's what I was doing too. I was watching people's facial expressions or how they looked at each other or if they winked at anybody and like watching just all like I wanted to see all the undercover like stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I was watching for. And me I was commentating through the whole thing. Clint was cracking up. He was like, oh my God. I'm sure he was like, this isn't the awards. You're not on the red carpet. Quit analyzing it all.
Leave me be.
I know, right?
Oh, Michelle, you have a Krampus bell?
I want a Krampus bell.
Me too. Is there lore behind a Krampus bell?
Do you get something when you ring it?
What does it do?
Who does it bring?
I need to know about the Krampus bell.
Oh my gosh. We're so appropriate.
Gosh, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The snow on the beach.
Okay. Snow on the beach, y'all.
In the Gulf of America. We're going to just start calling
the Gulf of America.
So we were in Florida May of last year.
Yes.
So we were right next to Destin. For all intents and purposes, we were in Destin.
Pretty much.
And then I get this video and it is snowing on the beach. And there was people skiing on the beach, like cross-country skiing. It was
so
amazing.
Cool. That's so cool.
Like, I guess there hasn't been snow in Houston since Eisenhower was in office.
Yeah.
Like the 60s. Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, Michelle said Carrie Underwood.
Oh.
Very classy.
Very classy.
Very demure, the way she handled herself. Like, her music wouldn't play, and she was very classy.
She was very classy about it. But
and it's a good thing she can actually sing without needing to be auto-tuned. Because if it would have been somebody else, it might not have gone over so well.
Would have been bad.
But she just did.
She killed it. But I will tell you, I think she should have had her lip injection done about 5 days before she got it done. Because she was looking real she just looked like she was fresh out of the salon.
Out of the salon.
Like her face just
she looked bad.
I think she just overdid it a little bit. Like her lips just had too much filler. They weren't relaxed enough for me. Maybe she's just getting older, and I'm not used to seeing her look closer to our age.
Yeah. That's like, so I turned on an old season of Survivor,
and
it was season 8, the All-Stars, back when, I love Boston Rob. I have a very soft spot in my heart for Boston Rob. He was such a baby. Like looking back and like just seeing him on this last season of Deal or No Deal Island, and I was just like, whoa. That was a long time ago. Yeah. But it was like 20 years ago. Like he wasn't even married to his wife yet. And it was just, it's crazy.
That is
crazy.
I
need to watch. I know we have our reality segment coming up just after our break.
Oh, God. We're already breaking?
Boston Rob has a like behind the scenes Deal or No Deal with the people who get kicked off of the current season that I need to watch.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the behind. Yeah. It's like the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys go get your refills, share this, tell people to come back and watch with us because we got lots more to talk about. I'm sure we'll find more things to talk about the inauguration and all that. But refill, come back. We'll see you in a minute.
Are you ready for this?
Attention all business owners and creative minds. Do you need a unique and personalized touch for your products? Look no further than Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs. I'm Ron Phillips, co-owner of Romika Designs. We offer custom laser engraving services for a variety of products, including promotional items and corporate or personal gifts. With state-of-the-art equipment and a team of skilled designers, we can engrave intricate designs on virtually any material. Whether it's a special message, a company logo, or a custom design, Romika Laser Engraving will help you make your mark. And the best part, our prices are affordable and our turnaround time is quick.
I couldn't be happier with the work Romika Laser Engraving did for me. The engraving on my product was precise and exactly what I wanted.
So don't wait any longer to add a personal touch to your products. Call Romika Laser Engraving and Custom Designs today at 817-400-4040 or visit our website at romikadesigns.com. We look forward to helping you make your mark.
Hey, travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We are back.
We are back.
We are back.
We are always back. We're having so much fun, y'all. We're celebrating. If you just tuned in, we are celebrating 1 year of being on the radio. Woohoo! And we just we're asking everybody to shout out and tell us, what all you want to hear from us. What more do you want to know? How could we be piquing your interest and all the crazy things? So that's that. I'm going to get into it.
Oh, you need to spill some reality.
So I'm caught up on Traitors.
Yes, the
Boston Rob is the shit.
Love Boston Rob.
He is so cutthroat.
So I watched it when I got home last Thursday night, and I was like, okay, I gotta watch it. And the way
Woo!
he did Tony
Oh,
was kind of dirty, but Tony kind of did him dirty.
Yep.
Tony got his shield from Rob and then was like, peace out, brother. Like,
Yeah.
didn't talk strategy with him and anything.
Did you see Boston Rob do what he did to
Bob the drag queen?
Yeah.
I love it.
His own team. Like,
but it's because he was like, I think the new guys, one of them might be a traitor. And Boston Rob was like, what are you doing?
Mhm.
Like, so and it really surprised me that Danielle wrote down Bob's name.
Mhm.
I did not think she was going to do it.
I didn't think she would either.
Broke
broke her
to do it.
because
And
she wanted her
is
to go to the end.
out for blood.
She is. I'm so ready for
And
next.
I'm very concerned because of what Wes said right at the end.
What did he say?
He's like, how do you know for sure 100% that someone is a traitor or not? And
Ooh.
Ivor was like, I don't know. And he's like, if you are a traitor. And they were all, him and Tom were like,
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah.
So now I think the heat is on to Boston Rob. And Carolyn is starting to scare me too with Rob.
What
I think they might try and take him out.
I think they're yes,
And I don't
think
want
they
that
are.
to happen because
I know. I don't want to lose him either. I don't. I want him to stay. And I really love Wes. He really does. I love
not
it
fair
so
to Boston
much.
Rob.
No. The show Traitors, y'all, it's so good.
It
It's
is
all
so
like
good.
all the reality stars.
It's like a murder. It's a murder mystery game, is what it
Yes,
is, with
it is.
challenges to win money, and
It's
you
so
gotta figure out
fun.
who's
Like
a
I want to
traitor.
go on there.
No,
I'd love that.
like, can we do it for regular people? And
Right?
Not
Like somebody be a game master and set this up,
right?
Because we want to play.
Yes.
But what I want to know, which is kind of not a segue, but it's like a little off ramp to the actual Traitors. Now, Gabby, that's on there, that was from The Bachelor, Bachelorette, whatever. She said in the very first episode, somebody said, "Weren't you on The Bachelor?" And they're like, "How did that work out for you?" And she goes, "Well, now I'm a lesbian."
Yeah.
I have not looked that up. Is she?
I don't
Is
know.
she really a lesbian?
Kathy, do you
It doesn't
know?
matter. I'm just
Kathy's all into The Bachelor. And
I'm just
Bachelorette
being
world.
super nosy because I just want to know, when did she turn?
I don't know.
She was all about the dudes. But I mean, whatever. Do her. It's fine. But yeah, that was something that's been piquing my brain.
Yeah.
Then we have, okay, if you guys have not watched Mr. the Beast Games, it's on Prime. It is so good.
About it.
Me and Clint, the last episode 6 was this. It's two teams that they're doing monster trucks. I don't want to give it all away because if you haven't seen it yet, and I mean, Asher, my 5-year-old, was sleeping on me, and I was screaming at the TV because it was like the jocks versus the underdogs, and you were like really
David
excited
and Goliath.
because the underdogs
Yeah.
kicked ass, and I was just so excited for it. But me and Clint have thoroughly enjoyed the show,
Okay,
and
I'm gonna
Mr.
have to
Beast
try
on
that
there is not what everybody says he is, like, or at least he's not. I'm not perceiving him that way on the show, so
Okay.
he's pretty nice. So you have to watch that; it's really good. And then we have Deal or No Deal Island.
Oh, this last episode.
Oh my gosh,
Dr. Will
from
is
Big
the
Brother,
greatest Big Brother player of all
Yes,
time.
he is.
The man is a captain of chaos.
Oh my gosh,
So
Stirring it.
diabolical. When they were playing that game where they were all tethered together,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I'll sacrifice, I'll go last," and he like walks over there and slowly unlocks himself and like spins the key and throws it down, and she's like, "Do do 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 do
Yeah.
do." Like, I think so. Rock made a bad deal.
Yes,
And I'm kind of sad to see little hillbilly Joe go. I liked him.
I liked
And it really pissed me
him.
off that, what's her name? Chalet?
Yeah.
That she was like, he's a simpleton, and called him Yosemite Sam.
Yes.
And I'm like,
That irritated
okay,
me
look,
too because it's
city
like,
girl from Brooklyn, calm yourself down.
yeah,
Just because. But
Yeah.
I love the fact that he's like, if I win, I'm getting a cyber truck with a camper
I know
shell. And
that
made
cracks
me
me
laugh. I
up.
was like, I love it.
He's so fun. I do love him.
Yeah, I was sad to see him go. I think he
Mhm.
would have been fun. But Dr. Will outing Parvati.
I
she
about
lost it
she
because not
did.
everybody knew that she was on Survivor.
And
my
she's
husband was
just as
standing-
diabolical as
She
Dr.
is,
Will.
but she's diabolical in a much more
Mhm.
low-key, stealthy manner.
Flirty, like smiley way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to smile at you while I give you a hug and stab you in the back.
Yes.
You know? And
that is her.
Dr. Will is not. He's just very in your face about it. And I just, the way that he was just like, Parvati, you know, you've been on
Yes.
Survivor. Enjoy this. And like the people sitting across from her were like,
oh,
and my husband
yes.
was like, aren't these all reality people? And I was like, no, there's only 3.
Everybody else is
then-
commoners.
Who was it? CK was talking to David,
Mhm.
who was on Survivor Australia and won, and she doesn't know that. And
Yeah.
she was like explaining the premise of Survivor to him, and he like looked at the camera and was like, ding.
Oh
And
my
then he's like,
God.
I love playing the dumb guy card. He's like, I'm going to play it as often as I can.
Yep.
But I was just like, man, that's crazy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
gotta go fix the thing on the phone.
Okay. Oh, thank you. We're not very technological. I think they make a TikTok little remote that I can plug in and do that, but I haven't bought it yet. I need to just get it and put it in my cart. But yeah, that show, Deal or No Deal Island, is super good. So it's really fun. You have to watch it. There's some more shows coming out. I just noticed a new challenge. Another season of the challenge is coming out. It's going to be an All-Stars Rivals. So it's going to be very much knuckle bumping. So I'll have to share that when I start watching that. But yeah, that's the reality.
Well, thanks for spilling.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yes. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Am I the asshole?
Oh,
Da, da, da,
yes.
da, da. So, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I have every right to defend my home after someone started kicking my door in?
Okay.
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 I, 27-year-old male, and my girlfriend, 26-year-old female, have been together for 2 years. I'm a black man raised in the inner city. She's a white girl from the suburbs. We grew up different, and normally that's okay. But last week, when someone tried to break into my house, and it started causing problems. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm taking care of my mother now that she's getting up in age. She just had surgery on her legs and cannot walk. I need to stress this. She physically can't support herself, so I'm doing everything for her. Her bedroom is in the back of the house, right next to the back door that leads to the porch. At 2 a.m. last Wednesday, my mom calls me scared, saying someone's trying to break into the house and she can hear them banging on the back door. My girlfriend was staying with me in my bedroom when I got the call. I jumped up, grabbed my gun, and ran to the back and started yelling for whoever was there to get away because they were still banging on the door when I got there. Things got quiet, so I checked the camera on the porch and I saw them standing there. It was 3 people, and one of them kept said, "Keep going. It doesn't matter." Whoa, okay. So I used the speaker on my camera to say, "I have a weapon. It's loaded, and if you kick that door one more time, I will shoot." My girlfriend is behind me at that point, screaming not to shoot them, and it isn't worth it. 3 people on the porch don't move, so I put my phone down, cock my weapon, and say, "I'm going to count to 3, and if you aren't gone by the time I get to 3, I'm firing." As soon as I counted one, they ran away. And my girlfriend was screaming at me that there's never a reason to threaten to shoot someone, ever. Okay, bitch. I told her, we're not having this conversation right now. We need to call the police. Yes, I should have done so earlier, but I was too worried about my mother to think about it. The police get called. They come out and see shoe prints on my fence and on the back door from where they were kicking, and started patrolling the area, but didn't find them. When the police leave, my girlfriend starts yelling at me and saying she can't believe I'd be willing to shoot someone because they kicked my door. I said it isn't about the house. It's about the fact that my mother is laying in a bed helpless just a few feet from the door, and they could have done anything. Stole things, killed her, raped her, a combination. I have no idea what I was thinking and I wasn't taking any chances. She says there is never a reason to hurt or kill someone, ever, because violence isn't the answer. Okay, princess. It makes you, what is it? It just makes you like the person you're hurting. I told her the only reason she thinks violence isn't the answer is because she's never had someone try to physically harm her before. And I'm not going to apologize for what I did because I had every right to defend myself, my home, my mother, and her. She's been angry at me ever since and will barely even speak to me. I'm trying to consider her perspective. I really am, but I'm not going to give up my ability to defend myself because she doesn't believe violence will ever be necessary. Am I the asshole?
Nope.
The Second Amendment is a Second Amendment for a reason.
Yeah. And I'm sorry to the girl. I hope she hears this. You need to know the man you're dating. And if he has a gun,
yeah,
that's where you need to decide at that moment if you're going to stay in that relationship or not. You knew he had a gun. You need to shut your mouth and let him defend it. I probably would have been pissed if he didn't get up with a gun and didn't threaten whoever was at the door and didn't cock his gun.
Yeah.
Because I'd be right there too.
Right?
I'd be the mouthy one.
You have every right to defend your home.
Yeah, like Clint would be like, get away from the door.
Yeah. Would you go back in the other room?
Yeah. You're going to tell him what I've got. Got a Glock right here.
It's in my right hand.
I've got the extended mag. And they're hollow points, whatever that means.
But, no, you are not the asshole.
No,
she needs to
go on.
Get on with herself.
She needs to move to California or whatever state. Don't believe in.
Yeah, what Angie said. There's a difference between violence and protecting yourself.
Yeah.
You have every right to protect your home and yourself.
And any man that wants to defend his
was
mama
walking down the street to try and do this to somebody. He was defending them from coming into his home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I would expect my boys to defend me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a door, tell somebody about it.
Yeah.
Nope, that girl needs to go.
Yeah.
That's
She
bad.
needs to get over it.
Yeah, she ain't marriage material.
She's going to be the one that she's going to want you to get rid of your gun.
Yeah, no.
It's dangerous. No, it's not. It's just lying there. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Exactly.
Anyway, so no, dude, you are not the asshole.
No.
She definitely is.
Nope. We'll help you find a new one.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be fine.
It'll be
We'll
fine.
find somebody for you.
I have obliterated 2 desserts.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
All that matters.
This tart has a crunchy shell with little sugar crystals on it. Oh, it's so
no,
good.
that's called a tart shell, right?
No. I do now.
Yeah, it's a pastry shell. It's a tart shell.
Well,
it's different than
I'm
pie
not a
crust.
baker. I just don't know.
This is common knowledge.
No.
I guess it's not common knowledge.
I don't worry about what the tart is made of. I just eat the shit.
I watched the Great British Bake Off too. That's
yes.
That's my reality.
There it is.
I love Paul Hollywood and his crystal blue eyes.
And I'm over here like, I think I'll rewatch Dawson's Creek.
Which I've never watched Dawson's Creek.
Clint likes to throw that out, and so does Anderson. They like to, in a company, they like to make sure that people know my embarrassing
that's
shows.
What my husband likes to make fun of me because I've seen The Office 24 times. But that's my comfort show. When I don't feel good, I'm going to turn on The Office because I don't have to watch it to know what's going on.
Exactly.
It's my sleepy time show. If I want to watch TV when I'm going to sleep, I'm going to turn on The Office.
Yeah.
It's my husband has watched American Dad how many times? And he literally turns it on and after the credits, the man is snoring. And I have to lay there and listen to not only him snore, but I have to listen to the show because I can't find the remote.
Oh gosh. I set a timer. I've started setting timers on the TV.
I need to do that. Just
get in a habit. Just 30 minutes or 1 hour. That way you just know.
It just shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mine even gives that little countdown.
Oh, nice.
And then that gives me anxiety and I'm like, I gotta look away. I'll watch the countdown like it's New Year's Eve. 5, 4. Yo, come on, that's a thing. If I see a clock counting down, y'all have heard me a million times as the show's winding down,
yeah,
I get all spastic.
Super anxious.
I really do.
And I'm like, it's fine. We'll just pick it up next week.
One New Year's Eve, you'll have to be in the room with me. Clint's had to see it for 21 years or 23 years, however many New Year's Eves we've had together. But every time, like, I'm like skitzed out when it gets down to like 15 seconds. I'm like, where's everybody?
Are you afraid you're going to miss it?
No, I don't know. I don't know where it comes. What it comes
I could
from.
not hang this year.
You suck.
I like 10:30. I was like, I'm out. I'm going to bed.
I've never not.
I mean, I woke up
clock.
because we kind of live out in the country, and so fireworks and stuff. And so my husband opens the door, and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yep, I'm awake." And he's like, "Happy New Year," and I was like, "Happy New Year," and I just threw the covers back over my head. I was like,
"Oh no,
back to sleep."
It's a whole emotional thing. Like I get excited, I do the countdown, I tear up, I kiss Clint, I go and hug and kiss every kid, and I have to call everybody and say Happy New Year. And
I got a text from you.
You did.
I did not respond until the next day.
I knew better.
But sometimes at night, like I'll respond to the first couple, but I'm like an old lady. Like 9 o'clock is late. I'm going to bed.
She is, y'all.
But I lay there and I read and I make myself at 10 or 10:30, depending on how tired I am. I make myself put my book down, turn my light off, and go to sleep. So I am out by 10:30 every night.
She is, y'all.
Because I'm up at 5:15.
She that 1950s wife.
So, yeah. Although I'm not going to get up in the middle of the night and do my hair and, put on my makeup and nope. No,
but we should have like a night where we don't tell Clint and Brandon and we wear the 1950s dress and the pearls and the apron and have like a potluck.
I would choke myself wearing one of those
we don't
gowns.
wear it the whole time.
Oh, okay.
We'll improvise because we're different women. We built a little different.
Built different.
But we'll make the 1950s potluck dinner and then we'll make them.
How is it different than any other potluck?
I don't know. Damn it. I'm trying to make this special and you're ruining it. You're a fun sponge. Sucking the fun out of my idea.
So usually every time we get together, it is a potluck. Like
it really
one of us
is.
will do the main course and I'm like, hey, bring the sides.
You're like, it's Christmas dinner without all the china.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm still salty. I didn't get no mulled wine this year.
You had a sip.
I had one sip.
I gave you a sip of mine.
You did.
And that's, I make the best glühwein.
She does.
That's so good. And I only make it one time a year.
Yeah.
I make it for our Christmas party.
Why couldn't I get cancer after that?
I promise when you are done with chemo and I don't care if it is 110 degrees in the middle of August, I will make you a pot of glühwein.
And I'm going to drink it all.
And then I'll drive
Look, you're getting my eye all twitchy excited. My eyes been twitching all day. I'm like, I read online. I'm like, okay, have I been watching Balin Dupree's Tourette's so long that I've acquired it? Because my eye's been twitchy.
No, sometimes my eyelid will twitch.
It's like the lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a spasm or something. I don't know. It's retarded. But it's fine.
It's fine.
Sorry, hopefully that wasn't offensive. I don't know. You never know what you can say anymore.
We
just do it.
I say it anyway.
Yeah.
I have
it's okay.
No filter, really.
No.
None. And that's okay.
Yeah, it really is okay.
I like it.
So what's going on? Okay, so we are supposed to be getting warmer a titch for a day or two.
Yeah. I don't feel like I know we've had a few really, really cold days, but we usually don't get our cold snap until February.
That's true.
I'm not counting on it. I like the cold days because I can start a fire and
oh, me too. I love sitting by my fire every day.
That's why she's friends with me, y'all, is because I have a fireplace.
I saw her. I was like, she's ginger.
I did. Tuesday, I came and picked her up and I was like, you're coming to my house. She came over. I started a fire. I had school, so I was sitting on my computer and
I was just reading my own book.
My kids are just running amok in the house and we're just content as can be because it was nice and toasty in my living room.
It was literally like, you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
We're doing our own thing.
Except for I had a couple of questions about what I was doing. I was like, this makes sense, right? And she was like, yeah. She has no idea what I'm talking about.
Nope. All I hear is dragons.
Sometimes I need to say things out loud for them to make sense in my head.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, I was really into her sweet little dog that just likes to lay in my lap.
Oh, yes.
We get all snuggled up. It's really nice. And she has recliners and I don't have recliners. So,
yeah.
There's perks to.
I have the fancy house, apparently.
She really does. My house is ghetto. But it's about to be a paid off ghetto.
Yeah, buddy.
So I'll take a ghetto paid off house. That'll be nice.
Oh, I got a violation warning. Watch your mouth.
Sorry. Shut your whore mouth. I kept saying that last night. I got a shout out to Clint's brother. Clint took me all over Sam's after chemo when I'm at my peak of steroids and hungry.
Feeling good.
Feeling super good.
Yeah.
And takes me into the Sam's and we go around. And I'm like pointing out everything. I'm like, I want cookies. I want pastries. I want
You just wanted the sweets.
I just want all of it. Yes. And Clint's like, we just got to get potatoes. And he kept diverting certain aisles. And I wanted to go back by the ice cream because I was going to talk him into getting me those cheesecake bites.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, you've brought those over before.
Yes.
When we've had our tea parties.
Yes. And he wouldn't buy them for me. And so we left with no pastries. And so what did Clint's brother do?
He brought you all the pastries.
He brought me he brought me a box of those dang cheesecake things and some brownies. I was like, I love you. I want to trade husbands. Not really, but I do love me some Chris. He's a good one.
Good.
One of the three brothers.
All right.
What is it? Brothers. Oh, what is it? Did you ever see
Probably not.
with Kevin Hart and LL Cool J? Not LL Cool J. Ice Cube.
Nope.
It was called oh my gosh. Somebody help me out. What was the movie called?
I don't know.
They're brothers. Ride or Die. Ride or Die, I think.
Ride or Die?
Maybe. Kevin Hart's they're like
Ice Cube?
Is it Ice Cube? I don't freaking know.
Wow.
I don't know.
I feel like that's an odd combination. Kevin Hart and Ice Cube?
It is, right, guys? Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Come
I don't
on.
know. Anybody? Y'all know what
We
she's
gotta have
talking about?
somebody listening.
Somebody
Somebody help.
knows.
I think it's called Ride or Dies, and it's Kevin Hart and Ice Cube, and they have to police together, and Ice Cube can't put up with his sorry butt.
Okay. You're saying Ice Cube, and I'm thinking iced tea. Like I'm seeing the wrong ice in my head. I'm with you now. I got it.
Okay.
Yes, it is called Ride or Die.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I got it.
But the
I'm there.
second one, Kevin Hart is dating Ice Cube's sister, and they have to work again together. And Kevin Hart through the whole movie is going, "We're the brothers-in-laws. Get it? We're the brothers-in-laws." So he keeps saying. So that's. Anyways, we squirreled for a whole few minutes just for me to make that point of the brothers-in-law, and I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about. That brought that.
Oh,
on,
your
but-
brother-in-law.
Oh yeah, my brothers-in-law. God,
You know
what a freaking squirrel segment.
that's what we do.
That's what we do.
squirrel.
No,
Meh,
my
meh,
eye
meh.
is getting on my nerves.
It's just twitching.
It is. I feel like I'm like. I feel like that's how it looks to y'all. I'm like
you're like winking.
Yes, and I'm like I keep trying to touch my eye. Like, don't. It's not.
Don't look at it.
I'm
It's
not
fine.
doing it.
No.
But yeah. So, new year, new us. We want you guys.
No.
What?
New year. Same delightful bitches.
Same delightful bitches. Feral,
Feral.
demure bitches.
Batshit. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, we're all of that.
We're all of that.
So yeah, we want you guys that are just tuning in. We want you guys to tell us things y'all want us to talk about.
Yeah. What do you guys want to hear about in 2025?
Yeah.
We will
share.
I say we'll do research. When I
No.
say that,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
do our
I'll-
own.
I'll skim it and then form my own opinion.
We'll go to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Make sure it's all
Because
wrong.
it's on the internet. It's true, right?
It's always true if it's on the internet.
So,
Or
yeah.
we'll take it to the movies. Whatever Hollywood says is true, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
There we go.
Ooh, speaking of movies,
Hi,
there is
Julian.
a movie coming out
What?
in April.
Okay.
It's called Drop. Girl goes on a blind date, meets this guy, and they're sitting at the table across from each other. She gets a drop on her phone, and it's like this meme, and is like, get ready for like the worst night of your life. And she was like, what? And he's like, what is it? And she showed it to him, and he was like, it's probably just kids messing around, blah, blah, blah. And then she gets another one. And he's like, it's got to be somebody here. If they're dropping it to you, they've got to be in the restaurant.
Oh.
And then she gets another one that is like, look at your home security cameras. So she looks at it and she sees her babysitter and her son like reading a bedtime story. And she scrolls and there's a guy in a ski mask standing there with a pew pew.
Oh, a pew pew.
And he's like, don't say anything to your date or your son.
Oh.
You know, like, so it's all this thing. And then she's like, what do you want? And he's like, I want you to unalive your date. And they're like, she's like, what did he do? And she's like, sending him all this thing. And then there's like a big fight at her house and there's a fight in the restaurant. And he's like, I'm watching everything. And It looks crazy. I think it's
Nice.
a Bloomhouse.
Oh, I love yes.
It looks
It'll be
really good, and I'm really
Nice.
excited. Like it's not. It kind of looked a little scary, but like the more I watch it, it's more of a thriller.
Okay.
You know me. I don't do scary. I'll do thrillers.
We'll have to check that out.
But yeah, it comes out, I think, April 11th.
Nice.
Is that when that comes out.
Sweet.
So
okay.
I want to go see that.
Yes, I want to see that. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're at the end. We're done with you guys on the NTX Facebookers. You guys, stay tuned. Share with us your thoughts on the show. Give us input.
We love the feedback.
Yeah, feedback.
We might not do anything that you feedback with, but
we'll at least try.
We like to hear it.
We'll say thank you.
We will.
And we'll talk to you guys next Thursday. Hey, don't forget, whatever's in your cup.
Sip it, spill it, savor it.
Bye, guys.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys